Do you ever feel as if you are trapped in an endless cycle, perpetually running on a treadmill that shows no signs of stopping? Have you found yourself ensnared in draining circumstances that siphon your energy and joy, leaving behind a profound emptiness? If this resonates with you, take solace in knowing that you are not navigating this challenge alone. Many of us go through phases where the concept of escape appears to be nothing more than a fanciful illusion. However, imagine the possibilities if I were to suggest that the key to uncovering your deepest strengths lies in the very decision to step away from these burdens. Today, we will explore the ancient and ever-relevant philosophy of Stoicism, a school of thought that has been practiced by some of history's most renowned figures, including the likes of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. This philosophical approach provides a framework for building emotional resilience and leading a life aligned with virtue. It offers us 10 powerful insights that can profoundly alter our understanding of life's challenges and how we respond to them. Through these Stoic lessons, we will learn that the act of walking away should not be seen as an act of defeat, but rather as an empowering choice that can lead to the restoration of your independence and joy. This conversation is particularly aimed at those who are contemplating significant changes in their lives, whether it be ending a toxic relationship, leaving a job that no longer brings satisfaction, or distancing oneself from overwhelming negativity. Our discussion is designed to serve as your definitive guide on the topic. It's about recognizing the courage it takes to let go and acquiring the wisdom to know when it is necessary. Now is the time to equip yourself with the bravery and insight needed to liberate yourself and step into a reality defined by peace, clarity, and purpose. If you are ready to turn away from the aspects of your life that no longer contribute positively and step forward into a realm where you command your existence, then you are in the right place. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Your engagement helps prompt YouTube to spread this empowering message to others who might also find value in it, just as you have. Thank you for joining us today. Let us embark on this enlightening journey together, demonstrating how the seemingly simple act of walking away can transform into a significant source of strength. 1. Not everything deserves your energy. Walking away, often misconceived as a sign of defeat or weakness, harbors an untapped power that can dramatically transform your life when applied wisely. Rooted deeply in Stoic philosophy, this ancient practice teaches us the art of letting go and the significance of concentrating on what truly matters. Envision yourself at a crossroads, where each path symbolizes a choice, remaining tethered to people, situations, or habits that sap your strength, or courageously stepping away towards personal growth and inner peace. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, with their enduring wisdom, guide us towards understanding that our power does not lie in enduring unnecessary hardship, but in judiciously choosing where to invest our finite energy. In today's rapid-paced world, this means recognizing when a job, a relationship, or a lifestyle ceases to contribute to your highest good. It involves heeding that inner voice that softly whispers, "There is more to life than this," and bravely stepping away from the tumult to discover your tranquility. Walking away does not signify fleeing from challenges. It symbolizes advancing towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. It's about making room for new opportunities that resonate with your aspirations and values, thus transforming walking away from an act of defeat into a proactive choice for change. 2. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. The act of setting boundaries is not an exercise in egotism. Rather, it is a profound stroke of wisdom and self-care. Picture every interaction and decision as drawing a line in the sand. These lines do not aim to exclude the world, but to delineate where your peace begins and where chaos ends. It is an art form, requiring the finesse of a painter and the fortitude of a warrior. Here, walking away becomes your declaration, affirming that you value your tranquility above the turmoil of the world. The harsh reality is that your energy and emotional well-being are not inexhaustible resources. They are precious treasures that you are entitled to protect fervently. When you choose to walk away from situations or individuals that consistently disrespect the boundaries you have established, you are not acting coldly or unkindly. You are practicing a form of self-respect that is radical in its simplicity and transformative in its impact. This action sends a clear message. I am the guardian of my peace, and I decide who and what merits my time and energy. This choice is deeply embedded in Stoic philosophy, which teaches us the importance of discerning what is within our control and relinquishing what is not. Walking away is not about giving up. It's about selecting battles worth engaging in. Engagements that enrich rather than deplete you. It's about recognizing that not every confrontation deserves your presence, and not every argument merits your voice. In the modern dance of life, where everyone vies for your attention and time, discerning when to step back and when to lean in is not merely wise. It's essential for your mental and emotional well-being. 3. Closure isn't always external. Let us address a common misconception together. The belief that closure, that elusive sense of peace we crave after a challenging ordeal or relationship, can only be granted by external sources. We often find ourselves waiting by the door of our hearts for an apology, a sign, or an acknowledgement that may never arrive. In doing so, we relinquish our power and halt our progress, clinging to the hope of external closure. Yet, as Stoicism teaches us, we possess the capability to be architects of our own serenity, wielding the power to walk away even when the echoes of past conversations linger in our minds. This might seem counterintuitive to what the world often equates with strength: staying, fighting, confronting. However, there is profound wisdom in the words of a Stoic sage who once proclaimed, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Let this insight resonate the next time you contemplate your influence. True strength does not reside in confrontations, nor does it depend on awaiting apologies or explanations. Instead, it lies in the mastery of your thoughts, in choosing self-love, opting for peace over a tumultuous mental state, and prioritizing growth over resentment. As you physically walk away, you must also metaphorically commit to discarding the thoughts that drag you back into cycles of pain and confusion. In this light, the power of walking away emerges as a concrete tool in your arsenal against enduring agony. Now imagine turning that metaphorical key, and instead of waiting for external validation, you actively decide to seek closure from within. Break free from your shackles and assume command of your thoughts, steering your mind toward compassionate shores. Shift your focus from why to what now, allowing your experiences to serve as bridges, not barriers. Grant yourself the closure you believed only others could provide. This is the hidden strength of walking away and the key to achieving personal tranquility. 4. Growth often lies outside your comfort zone. Have you ever found yourself staring at a closed door, your heart pounding with the anticipation of stepping away from the familiar? This is the crossroads of change, daunting yet exhilarating. The Stoics taught that courage is not merely about charging into battle, it is also about knowing when to retreat for a greater cause. Consider the butterfly, which, before it can dance with the wind, must first bravely depart from the security of its chrysalis. Our greatest power unfolds when we dare to leave the cocoon of our comfort zones, not because the world outside is less frightening, but because we owe it to ourselves to discover the wings we possess. Choosing to walk away is not an admission of defeat. It is the selection of a different battlefield, one where you are more likely to triumph. It acknowledges that growth sprouts from soil tilled by change and uncertainty. Drawing a line in the sand and saying no more to situations that stifle our growth is liberating. It requires monumental bravery to step away from the known into the vastness of the unknown. But within that vastness lies the opportunity to sculpt ourselves anew, to build lives that resonate deeply with our core. Echoing the Stoic sentiments, Marcus Aurelius mused that the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Therefore, walking away is not fleeing. It is choosing not to engage in meaningless battles. Armed with this understanding, imagine the horizons you could explore, the person you could become. Just like the butterfly taking its first flight, leaving the comfort zone is your first step towards a splendid metamorphosis, a journey of becoming, of fulfillment and discovery that resides in the art of walking away. 5. You can't change others. There is a subtle power in recognizing that some battles are not worth fighting, especially when the battle involves trying to change those around us. Attempting to mold someone into your ideal can be as futile as teaching a fish to climb a tree. It drains your energy, clouds your happiness, and most critically, overlooks a fundamental truth. Personal growth and change are sparked from within, driven by personal realization, not external persuasion. Recognizing this can free you from the burden of unmet expectations, allowing you to focus on the one person you can truly change, yourself. The more you try to control something, the more it controls you. Free yourself and let things unfold naturally. This could be a modern Stoic's mantra, echoing the wisdom that reminds us of the freedom found in acceptance. This isn't about surrender. It's about redirecting your efforts. Instead of pouring your soul into changing someone else, invest that same energy into your personal development and self-care. Build hobbies that enrich your spirit, establish habits that foster your physical and mental well-being, and engage in relationships that nurture mutual growth. Through this, you become a beacon of change, not by forcefully altering others, but by inspiring change through your example. Harnessing the power to walk away requires a deep connection with your core principles and an understanding of what truly matters to you. It's about drawing boundaries with grace and standing firm in the face of challenges that threaten your peace. Every step back you take from trying to change someone else is a step forward in your journey of self-discovery and growth. It cultivates an environment where relationships can flourish on the basis of mutual respect and understanding, rather than attempts to fit one another into predefined molds. In essence, walking away isn't just walking away from the battle of changing others. It's walking toward a life where you can thrive, grounded in the wisdom that change begins with you. 6. Trust your intuition. Embracing the strength to walk away is an art, a subtle dance with life's rhythms, and at its heart lies the profound act of trusting your intuition. It's like having an internal compass, one that points you in the direction of peace and fulfillment, even when the path is not clear. This compass doesn't shout, it whispers, nudging you gently towards decisions that resonate with your deepest values. Learning to heed this inner guidance requires courage. It's about being brave enough to stop, listen, and act on what feels right for you, even when it goes against the grain of societal expectations or the opinions of those around you. Mastering the art of walking away begins by cultivating a quiet mind, one that can hear the whispers of intuition amidst life's noise. This might mean finding moments of stillness in your day, creating pauses where you can touch base with yourself. Ask, does this align with my core? If the answer is a whisper of no, that's your cue. It's about learning to be comfortable with solitude, to sit with your thoughts, and recognize the guidance they offer, without immediately reacting or seeking external validation. This skill is empowering. It places you firmly in the driver's seat of your life, enabling you to make choices from a place of self-awareness and conviction. Mastering the art of walking away begins by cultivating a quiet mind, one that can hear the whispers of intuition amidst life's noise. This might mean finding moments of stillness in your day, creating pauses where you can touch base with yourself. Ask, does this align with my core? If the answer is a whisper of no, that's your cue. It's about learning to be comfortable with solitude, to sit with your thoughts, and recognize the guidance they offer without immediately reacting or seeking external validation. This skill is empowering. It places you firmly in the driver's seat of your life, enabling you to make choices from our 7. Walking away doesn't mean giving up. Imagine you're playing a chess game, and you realize halfway through that your strategy is leading you to a dead end. The bravest move? Changing your game plan, even if it means sacrificing a valuable piece. Now apply this logic to life's vast chessboard. Every step back, every moment you choose to walk away from a situation that no longer serves your purpose, is not a sign of defeat but a tactical retreat. This very act is your power move, your silent roar that declares, "I value my peace and progress over the illusion of victory at any cost." Reflect on the subtle guidance from Epictetus, a Stoic sage, who declared, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." These words, though ancient, resonate with a modern truth. Focus on the influence you wield within, not the chaos without. Embracing the idea of walking away isn't running from challenges. It's recognizing that true power lies in choosing your battles wisely. It's about acknowledging when a certain path no longer aligns with who you are and where you want to be. This realization, this ability to detach and pivot towards a path that promises growth, is what molds champions. Walking away is empowering, but it demands self-awareness and courage, qualities that lie within each of us, waiting to be harnessed. It's about making peace with the idea that not every situation deserves your energy. Apply this philosophy to personal relationships, career choices, or any area of life where you find yourself at a crossroads. Ask yourself, is this bringing me closer to the person I aspire to be? If the answer is no, then you've discovered a powerful truth. Walking away isn't losing. It's strategically advancing towards your true goals. Let this choice be your declaration of independence from external circumstances that seek to define your journey. Embrace it as your greatest power. 8. Let your actions speak. Every battle we choose not to fight, every harsh word we decide not to utter, moves us closer to a profound strength that many overlook. Walking away might appear to be the easy way out, the path of least resistance, yet it requires immense courage and a deep understanding of one's values and capabilities. It's in these moments, when faced with negativity or conflict, deciding not to engage becomes a testament to your wisdom. Marcus Aurelius once mused on how much more harm we do to ourselves by taking things too personally, by not letting go. His words echo the power found in walking away, not because we are unable to respond, but because we choose peace over being right. Consciously choosing to walk away from situations or people that drain our energy or contradict our values is an act of self-preservation and respect. It's about knowing the worth of our peace and refusing to let it be compromised. This isn't about running from challenges, but acknowledging that not all battles are ours to fight. It's recognizing that our time, energy, and peace are precious, and we get to decide where and how we invest them. By walking away, we reclaim our power and redirect our focus towards actions that align with who we are and aspire to be. Actions that speak profoundly of our character and intentions without a word being uttered. Harnessing this power requires a deep connection with oneself, an understanding that silence and non-engagement can be the most potent response. When we walk away with intention, we're not showing weakness, but a commendable strength in recognizing our limits and choosing our battles wisely. It's a deliberate strategy that allows us to conserve our energy for pursuits that are truly worthwhile, for building a life that resonates with our deepest values. As we practice this, we become a beacon of calm and resilience in a world often driven by knee-jerk reactions and the noise of conflict. Walking away becomes our greatest power, a silent affirmation of our autonomy and an inner peace that cannot be disturbed. 9. Seek validation. Within, seeking validation within is marching to the beat of your own drum, even when the world seems to be orchestrating a symphony that drowns out our individual rhythms. It's about finding strength in solitude and understanding that your worth doesn't hinge on the applause or disapproval of the crowd. Picture yourself as a mighty oak. Your roots run deep, not because of the fleeting admiration of passers-by, but through the nourishment you draw from the soil of your own self-esteem. As Marcus Aurelius once pondered, reflecting on the nature of external approval, "Do I have any control over it?" he mused. "No," then he concluded, "dismiss it." The essence of his wisdom reminds you that the key to unfettered tranquility lies not in gathering external validation, but in cultivating an inner sanctuary of self-approval. To embark on this soulful journey, begin by nurturing a dialogue with yourself that's both honest and empowering. Rewrite the narratives that society has etched into your psyche, casting off those that do not serve your path to self-discovery. Visualize your goals, your dreams, and the person you aspire to be, then set forth on that path with conviction, knowing well that detours and setbacks are merely lessons in disguise, not reflections of your worth. Create a personal mantra that resonates with your core. Let it be your beacon of light when the fog of doubts rolls in. And when the outside world buzzes with opinions and expectations, remind yourself of your truth, your values, and the beauty of your journey. It's in these moments of steadfast commitment to your own worth that you'll discover the boundless power and freedom of seeking validation within. 1. Embrace fresh air. Your life is a masterpiece, a canvas that only you have the power to paint. Every stroke, every color, represents the choices you make and the paths you choose to walk down or away from. Embracing fresh air is about choosing to step into a new path that's expansively open and uncluttered, clearing your mind and refreshing your spirit. Think of it this way. When you're inside a room where the air feels stale and suffocating, the immediate relief and clarity that come from stepping outside and taking a deep breath of fresh air are undeniable. Your decision to walk away from situations that no longer serve your growth or well-being creates a similar effect. It's like opening the window of your soul to let in new possibilities and perspectives. By making this choice, you're not running away. You're moving towards a life that feels more aligned with who you are and who you aspire to be. Marcus Aurelius once mused on the value of keeping your inner peace as the ultimate fortress. If you can retreat within, you have stumbled upon your greatest strength. In applying this wisdom, recognize that safeguarding your peace sometimes means leaving behind what disrupts it. It's practical. It's necessary. Letting go of the old makes way for new seeds to grow. Imagine the potential that awaits when you give yourself permission to leave behind environments or relationships that feel like walking against a relentless wind. It's time to turn around, let the wind propel you forward, and embrace the journey of self-discovery with open arms. This choice to walk away serves as the greatest testament to your strength, honoring your well-being, and in doing so, you become a beacon of inspiration and resilience. The horizon ahead is vast, filled with the promise of fresh starts and new adventures. Embrace it. Let every step you take away from what dims your light be a step towards your own personal enlightenment and happiness. In this deep dive into the timeless philosophy of Stoicism and the empowering practice of walking away, we've unearthed profound insights about where true strength lies. It becomes evident that genuine power is derived not just from the actions we take, but equally from those we decide to forego. The art of discernment, a critical aspect of Stoic thinking, teaches us that bravery is not always about standing and fighting. Sometimes it is about knowing when to withdraw. This strategic retreat is not about giving up, but rather about prioritizing our energy and focusing it on endeavors that align with our deepest values. As we wrap up this exploration, one cannot help but reflect on the personal journeys we all undertake in the pursuit of self-awareness and fulfillment. It's essential to ask ourselves, what engagements are truly worth our time and energy? How do our choices reflect our core beliefs and values? The philosophy of Stoicism offers a lens through which we can evaluate our actions and decisions, encouraging us to live intentionally and wisely. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this subject. Have you found yourself implementing these Stoic principles in your own life? What lessons have you learned from choosing to engage or disengage in certain aspects of life? Your experiences and insights are invaluable, and we invite you to share them in the comments below. Are you passionate about personal growth and continual self-improvement? Engage with us and others in the community by liking, sharing, and commenting on this video. Thank you for joining us in this journey of discovery. Your participation enriches our collective exploration of deep philosophical ideas and their practical applications in daily life. We look forward to continuing this conversation in our next video, where we will delve further into the principles that help us lead more fulfilling lives. See you then.